What's up, everybody? It's your boy FrankFreezy coming at you from a basement in the middle of nowhere. Let's get back into The Walking Dead Season 2. Season 1 was a banger. 6 episodes of goodness. Shout out to all our characters. Shout out to everyone we lost. Darn near a perfect season to me, honestly. Shout out to Glenn, Rick, Daryl. All the other characters, I can't quite remember their names. Yeah, but shout out to all the ones we lost, man. It was an amazing season for sure. Let's see where season 2 picks up. I'm curious to see if there's a time skip or we just pick up right after the whole shenanigans at the health station. CDC, I can't remember. Alright, let's get into it. Thank y'all for watching, man. What's up, puppy?
I guess I'm losing hope that you can hear me. But there's always that chance, isn't there? That slim chance. It's all about slim chances now. I try to do everything right.
Morgan, right?
Keep people safe. I tried, Morgan. I tried. Our group's smaller now. We lost another, day before last. It was her choice. I won't say I blame her. She lost faith. The CDC was a dead end. I met a man there. A scientist.
Right.
He told me something. He told me it doesn't matter. What matters is we're moving on. Atlanta's done. We're gonna try for Fort Benning. We're facing a long, hard journey. Maybe even harder than I can imagine.
Right.
But it can't be harder than our journey's been so far, can it? 125 miles. That's what lies ahead, and I'm trying hard not to lose faith. I can't. If I do, the others, my family.
Right.
My wife, my son, there's just a few of us now, so we gotta stick together. Fight for each other. Be willing to lay down our lives for each other if it comes to that.
Son, let's settle up.
It's the only chance we've got.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do to survive. He's still looking at Lori with them longing eyes.
Be careful out there, Morgan. I hope you and Dwayne are okay. Stay off the road. Keep moving. Keep your eyes open. I don't know, just be safe. Maybe we'll see you in Fort Benning someday.
Maybe.
Rick, signing off.
He has such a soft, calming voice that is also somehow courageous and confident. I like their formations. Like Daryl is the scout with his bike. You know what I'm saying? Still the same intro. That gotta be hard on your shoulders, man.
I'm just thinking about our trip to the Grand Canyon with Carl.
I don't remember that.
No, you wouldn't. You were just a baby. And besides, we never made it past Fort Worth.
No, you got sick. I never knew a baby could throw up so much.
Ick.
Yeah, ick. Well, the doctor in Texas said you'd live. And we turned around and drove home.
Damn.
That sucks.
No, it was a good trip.
The best.
Can we go see it? The Grand Canyon? I'd like to.
I would too.
Is it in the way?
Can we go?
We'd never go without you and your mom. That's a promise.
Hello, boy.
Looks complicated.
The trick is getting all these pieces back together the same way. I can clean yours. Show you how. It's a sweet piece.
It was a gift from my father. He gave it to me just before Amy and I took off on our road trip. He said 2 girls on their own should be able to defend themselves.
Smart man, your father. So look, it's a limited capacity, you see. Only holding 7 rounds.
Oh, jeez.
What is OGs? I don't like OGs.
Oh, no.
Ain't no getting around that. What's up, Scout?
See our way through? Maybe we should just go back. There's an interstate bypass.
Can't spare the fuel.
Jeez.
There gotta be some walkers in those cars or just roaming around. Gotta be.
Can we get through here?
Perfect timing. Everybody coming out.
I said it, didn't I say it? 1,000 times. Dead in the water.
Problem, Dale.
Oh, just a small matter of being stuck in the middle of nowhere with no hope of... Okay, that was dumb.
Can't find a radiator hose here.
There's a whole bunch of stuff we can find. Siphon more fuel from these cars for a start.
Maybe
Right.
some water?
Food?
This is a graveyard.
Gotta
I
scavenge.
don't know how I feel about this.
All right, here we go.
Come on, yo. Just look around. Gather what you can.
None of them need it anymore. They're dead. Unfortunately, you gotta scavenge what you can. Better not wake up.
Neds, don't look.
Which one?
The flathead. Radiator hose clamp is always a flathead. Here, you do it. Learn something.
Teach him the ropes. I did that once. Gas don't taste too good.
Ed never let me wear nice things like this. I'm gonna need clothes.
Carl, always within my sight, okay?
You too, Sophia.
Oh boy. I'm surprised they haven't encountered one yet.
It's all good.
Surveillance. Did they finish the lesson? Oh, jackpot.
Hey, were we short on water?
Boy.
Hey, save me some. It's like being baptized, man.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Give them a break, mate. Jesus, that looks fresh. The noise, the noise. Uh-oh. 2. Rick, the noise. Oh, that's a horde. Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Jesus Christi.
Lord, under the cars. Sophia, get down now.
Oh, they just gonna have them sneak through, huh? Glenn. My boy is still screwing. Bro. Just stay quiet. Just stay quiet. Just stay quiet. Oh, dog. Get up. What the actual hell, brother? It's a bad time to be bleeding out. Probably smells like ass. Oh. Dog. Please stay quiet. Please stay quiet. Man, get your skinny ass out this bus, man. Ew. No. Ooh. I remember one of you saying in the comments that back in the day when this was filming in Atlanta, that you got a call or an email to be an extra, but you kind of like skipped over it. What could have been, right? Wouldn't it be so cool to be watching a TV show as big as this and you're like, hey, pause on frame 2.5. Like, that is me right there. That is me right there, all zombied up. You know what I'm saying? Next time you gotta go for it. It's almost like they're migrating the way animals migrate. Bro, he's bleeding and he didn't get the under the car memo. God. Y'all don't fuck around and kill all the black characters, man. Atta boy. Right in the noggin. And that one is making noise for others. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Daryl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right in the medulla oblongata. Jesus. So smart. Good job. Good job. Don't come out too soon. Kids, shut the fuck up. Don't come out too soon. Good job. Good job. Oh, he's gonna bleed out. Don't come out too soon. Come on, Action Rick. Damn, how many of them?
Oh, Lord, there's 2 walkers after my baby.
Shush, shush, shush. And then fast. Yeah, he gotta take them down quietly because the gunshot. Jesus is Lord.
Are you alright?
Boy.
No, those walkers on the road would hear it. Then it would be just 2. It'd be hundreds.
Yeah, I think you can outrun them. I don't remember the walkers being fast. Y'all seen World War Z? If y'all seen World War Z, the one with Brad Pitt, if I could pick one freaking zombie universe to not be in, is World War Z, cause them are the Flash. Like the worst part is how they trample on each other. Like they can trample on each other and get over like a 10 feet tall, like 100-foot tall wall, just like galloping on each other. Like they run. Ooh, the ones in I Am Legend as well with Will Smith. Is that the name of the movie? I Am Legend? Jesus. They're fast. Like there's no point in running away if you encounter them.
Hide in there. Squeeze them tight. I'll draw them away from you.
Don't leave me.
Listen.
Scary.
Get winded. I do. And I can only deal with them one at a time. I wouldn't be able to protect you. This is how we both survive. You understand? If I don't make it back, run back to the highway. Back to the others. Straight the way we came. Keep the sun on your left shoulder. Come on!
We should have melee weapons, man. We should have a baseball bat or something at this point. Or a dagger or something. Hockey stick. Boy. Shout out to Nick, man. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh, it's showtime. He got his game face on. Damn, right in that bald head. He threw it right at his face.
You sure this is the spot?
I left her right here. I drew the walkers way off in that direction up the creek. I told her, go that way and keep the sun on her left shoulder.
Man, there's one thing after the other.
Gets tired and scared, man. She had her a close call, 2 walkers. Gotta wonder how much of what you said stuck.
True.
Clear prints right here. She did like you said, headed back to the highway. Just spread out.
Let's go. She couldn't got her way back.
Hey, we don't find her. So we tuck her down hiding in a bush somewhere.
That's fair, man. A little child being scared. Probably nothing you said stuck.
Doing just fine though right here. All she had to do is keep going. She veered off that way.
Why would she do that? Maybe she saw something. Spooked her. Made her run off. Walk her.
Didn't see any other footprints. Just hers.
That's what do we do? All of us press on?
No, better if you and Glenn get back up to the highway. People are gonna start panicking. Let them know we're on our trail, doing everything we can, but most of all, keep everybody calm.
I keep them busy scavenging cars, think up a few other chores. I keep them occupied.
Good job. Good job. Worried about her baby.
Why aren't we all out there looking? Why are we moving cars?
Well, we have to clear enough room so I can get the RV turned around as soon as it's running. Now that we have fuel, we can double back to a bypass that Glenn flagged on the map.
Going back's gonna be easier than trying to get through this mess.
We're not going anywhere till my daughter gets back. Hey, that goes without saying.
Look, Rick and Daryl, they're on it. Okay?
I'm still freaked out from that herd that passed us by, or whatever you'd call it.
Yeah, what was that? All of them just marching along like that? Herd. That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we've seen it. It's like the night camp got attacked. Just a wandering pack, only fewer. We still got a lot to do. Let's stay on it. Let's go. Come on.
Please don't go out there on your own. What could have scared her? I'm thinking a snake, because they didn't find any other footprints.
Tracks are gone. Oh, they're faint. They ain't gone. She came through here.
How can you tell? I don't see anything. Dirt, grass.
He's from the country.
Tracking, or you gonna find that girl and get her ass off that interstate?
He a country boy, that's how. Is that a pickaxe or something? An axe? Boy, don't go there. He says, I see some booty. I need to go get it. Carl, you're one brave son. Please don't wake up.
Shane! Carl, what happened?
Please tell me those are weapons.
Check it out.
That's what
an arsenal.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. You need melee weapons, bro. Come on, bro. You need bats. You need freaking machetes. Yes, bro. Close combat. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Guns are loud as hell. Let me see a slow ass walking zombie coming close to me, moving 2 miles per hour, and I have a machete. Boy, I'm gonna split you like a coconut. Look at me talking. I'll see a zombie and pass out. Boy, man can dream, right? Good job, Carl.
Shane, tell her to let me keep one.
Hey, man, go get them all to Dale. Now, go.
What was that?
Was what?
The way you blew him off just now. You crushed him. I don't believe you. You're giving me the cold shoulder.
Now, what you wanted? Weren't you the one who said, stay the hell away? Him and you?
You forget what happened at the CDC?
For
Your little
real.
meltdown in the rec room slipped your mind when you tried
When I tried to what? What do you think that was?
I think it is pretty plain what that was.
A mistake. One that I admit to. I have a few mistakes under my belt, Lori.
Okay.
So do you.
No debate there. But, Shane, we need to stop this.
Why do you think I'm prepping my new ride? I'm leaving.
Leaving?
I'm gone for good. Gonna quietly slip away. First chance I get.
No more broadcasting will cease immediately. This is a civil emergency.
Is that a local signal?
Do not venture outside.
It's gotta be within 50 miles of here.
Let's get back to work.
So he's leaving, huh? What could have scared her away? Boy still holding that loud ass gun. Boy, shut up.
Sophia!
The hell
What are
you
you looking
doing?
for?
Skin under the fingernails.
In case it got her.
It fed recently. There's flesh caught in its teeth.
Yeah, what kind of flesh?
Only one way to know for sure.
Jesus.
Mine's sharper.
They're trying to make sure she's not inside. Rick is like, God, the things I gotta witness.
That's the bad part.
Don't tell me she's dead, man. How the hell you gonna ID anything in there? Daryl, how the f do you know human anatomy?
Yeah. House had a big meal not long ago. I feel it in there.
The sound effect is not helping. That must smell very pleasant.
This gross bastard had himself a woodchuck for lunch.
Ate the whole head.
At least we know.
At least we know.
Bro, it's getting dark.
Where's my gun? You have no right to take it.
You don't need that just now, do you?
My father gave it to me. It's mine.
I can hold on to it for you.
You can give it back to me.
Everything cool?
No, I want my gun back.
I don't think it's a good idea right now.
Why not?
I'm not comfortable with it.
Is she your kid? Like,
The truth is, less guns we have floating around camp, the better.
You turning over your weapon?
right.
Nah, but I'm trained in its use. That's what the rest of y'all need is proper training. But until that time, I think it's best that Dale keeps them all accounted for.
That's some right there.
You mind telling me what that's about? Oh, God. They're back.
You didn't find her.
Her trail went cold. We'll pick it up again at first light.
You can't leave my daughter out there on her own. To spend the night alone in the woods.
Out in the dark's no good. We'd just be tripping over ourselves. More people get lost.
But she's 12. She can't be out there on
For
her
real.
own. You didn't find anything.
I know this is hard, but I'm asking you not to panic. We know she was out there.
And we tracked her for a while.
We have to make this an organized effort. Daryl knows the woods better than anybody. I've asked him to oversee this.
Is that blood?
He took down a walker. There was no sign it was ever anywhere near Sophia.
How can you know that?
Right.
Cut this on open. Made sure.
That is hard to hear, man.
How could you just leave her out there to begin with? How could you just leave her?
Those two walkers were on us. I had to draw them off. It was her best chance.
Sounds like he didn't have a choice, Carol.
How is she supposed to find her way back on her own? She's just a child. She's just a child.
It was my only option. The only choice I could make.
I'm sure nobody doubts that.
Damn.
My little girl got left in the woods.
The responsibility, man. That's the whole thing I was saying last season about leadership. Everything goes well, they look up to you. Everything goes bad, how could you? Damn.
These aren't the kind of weapons we need. What about the guns?
Say somebody fires at the wrong moment, herd happens to be passing by. See, then it's game over for all of us.
Right.
So you need to get over it.
The idea is to take the creek up about 5 miles, turn around, come back down the other side. Chances are she'll be by the creek.
Keep an eye on Carl while we're gone.
I'm going with you.
Carl.
Need people, right? To cover as much ground as possible.
Call. I can't always be the bad guy.
Well, he has all of you to look after him. I'd say he's in good hands.
Okay. But always within our sight, no exceptions.
Now he's gonna ask for a weapon too.
Andrea, I beg of you, don't put me in this position.
I'm not going out there without my gun. I'll even say please.
I'm doing this for you.
No, Dale, you're doing it for you. You need to stop. And what do you think's gonna happen? I'm gonna stick it in my mouth and pull the trigger the moment you hand it to me?
I know you're angry at me. That much is clear. But if I hadn't done what I did, you'd be dead now.
Jenner gave us an option. I chose to stay.
You chose side.
So what's that to you? You barely know me.
I know Amy's death devastated
Keep her
you.
out of this. This is not about Amy. This is about us. And if I decided that I had nothing left to live for, who the hell are you to tell me otherwise? To force my hand like that?
I saved your life.
No, Dale. I saved yours. You forced that on me. I didn't want your blood on my hands, and that is the only reason I left that building. What did you expect? What, I'd have some kind of epiphany? Some life-affirming catharsis?
Damn.
Maybe just a little gratitude.
Gratitude? I wanted to die my way, not torn apart by drooling freaks. That was my choice.
Oof.
You took that away from me, Dale, but you know better.
Oof.
All I wanted after my sister died was to get out of this endless, horrific nightmare we live every day. I wasn't hurting anyone else.
Oof.
You took my choice away, Dale, and you expect gratitude?
Oof. Perspective, man. Oof. We're seeing it from a different angle now. Oh, man. I love when shows take their time to, like, marinate and, like, drop it on us when it's most fitting. Yeah, she did it out of guilt because she didn't want his blood on her hands. And everything she said about, like, wanting to go out her own way and da-da-da. Man, I don't want to say this right now because of the implications of spoilers, but I remember one of you earlier. I won't say the name, but you know it because you're the one who wrote the comment. But I remember when one of you recently said their relationships remind you of this one show that is based on a game. Which, I mean, there are 10,000 shows based on a game that has to do with a kind of protector and protectee dynamic of, like, father and daughter, father and son kind of dynamic, and their relationship reminds you of both of them. And especially this conversation that just went on right now about, like, yo, you took that choice away from me. Like, that was I made up my mind to go out that way, my way. I don't want to be torn to shreds, which is kind of a sentiment that some of you in the community has also, like, voiced, about not being able to function out there. And, like, at least the way it was going to happen at the CDC was, like, instantaneous. You just get vaporized instantly. The freaking oxygen in the air combusts instantly, like 2 seconds of pain, 1 second, and you're just gone. But yeah, that choice was taken away, and you're expecting gratitude now. Oof. Her whole delivery there with the tear rolling down the eye, that was powerful. And yeah, he seemed so confused because in his head he saved her life, but two things can be right at once, right? In his perspective, he did, but, like, he robbed her of agency in that point and made her choose something else. And the potential of what can happen out there, which even made this scene of her almost being killed in the bathroom even hit harder. Because aside from the fear she's feeling in that moment, she's probably thinking, God damn it, this is the exact reason I wanted to die at the CDC. exact reason I'm gonna get eaten by this bald ass monster in this smelly ass toilet. You know what I'm saying? So that makes that scene even hit harder now for me.
Gratitude?
The teardrop, dog. Ooh. Some good ass acting right there.
I don't know what to say.
I'm not your little girl. I'm not your wife, and I'm sure as hell not your problem. That's all there is to say.
Ouch. That reminds me of that show as well. Ouch. I'm glad T-Dog, is that his name? I'm glad he's okay.
Shane, look. Dad said I could carry it, and Mom said as long as I was careful, I could...
Looking for Sophia. You need to focus on the task.
Gotta keep up.
Man, I think Shane's mad at me. Did I do something wrong?
No, honey, I promise you. He's worried about Sophia, that's all.
And he's mad at your mama. We don't gotta take it out on the kid. A tent?
She could be in there.
Be a whole bunch of things in there.
For real. Mom, do you have a weapon? Oh yeah. Is that a radio in there?
Carol.
She's in there?
Call out softly. If she's in there, yours is the first voice you should hear.
Sophia, sweetie, are you in there? Sophia, it's Mommy. Sophia, we're all here, baby. It's Mommy.
Daryl, don't stab that girl. Please be her and let's get this over with, man. This is tense. Not the maggots, man.
Daryl?
Yeah, he couldn't do it no more.
Hey, her.
What's in there?
Some guy did what Jenner said. Opted out. Ain't that what he called it?
Church bells? Please tell me she's ringing for help.
What direction? I think that way, I'm pretty sure. Dang, it's hard to tell out here.
If we hear them, then maybe Sophia does too.
Someone's ringing those bells. Maybe calling others.
They're signaling that they found her.
She could be ringing them herself. Come on.
Oh, my mini trenches.
Ain't you supposed to be fixing that radiator? What if they come back with Sophia and Rick wants to move on right away?
I had it fixed yesterday.
What? What was all that rubbing and sanding for then? That just...
Yeah, that's one word.
Another
word would be pantomime, just for show. No one else needs to know that.
Pantomime.
If the others know we're mobile, they'll want to mobilize, move on.
So you don't think they're gonna find Sophia? That it?
I'm just guarding against the worst. Sooner or later, if she's not found, people will start doing math. I want to hold off the needs of the many versus the needs of the few arguments as long as I can.
That is one tricky hose, huh?
Barry.
I like him a lot. I'm glad they have him in the group.
That can't be it. Got no steeple, no bells. Rick.
Damn, they're running. The house of God. Why the f are they all sitting in the pews? Why are they sitting like they're in actual church? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Girl, you can't see. That's what I'm saying. No need for a gunshot. Sorry, Jesus.
Sophia! Yo, JC, you taking requests?
JC is crazy.
There's no steeple.
Yo, JC.
Timer. It's on a timer.
I'm gonna go back in for a bit.
Are you really leaving?
Don't you think it's best for all of us?
I think it is. What made you decide?
Gotta back away. Just trying to be the good guy here, Laura, even if you don't see it. None of this was intended. You know that. Don't matter as long as I said it.
You're just gonna disappear. You're not even gonna tell Rick.
You don't try to stop me. No, that's on you. You tell him what you want or tell him nothing at all. You're his wife.
And Carl, we dragged him into this.
I love Carl.
He thinks you hate him.
I'm trying to put some distance. I'm trying to make this easier. This ain't easy on any of us, least of all me. I'm the one who loses here.
She wanna go with him?
Father, forgive me. I don't deserve your mercy. I prayed for safe passage from Atlanta, and you provided. I prayed for Ed to be punished for for laying his hands on me and for looking at his own daughter. Whatever sickness was growing in his soul.
Jesus.
I prayed you'd put a stop to it.
And you did.
Give me a chance to raise her right, help her not make my mistakes. She's so fearful. She's so young in her way. She hasn't had a chance. Praying for its death was a sin. Please, don't let this be my punishment. Let her be safe, alive and safe. Please, Lord, punish me however you want, but show mercy on her.
Damn.
I'm coming with you.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm not stupid, and I'm certainly not deaf. Look, I don't know the story.
There is no story.
Fine, I don't care. Don't confuse me with someone who does. Look, all I care about is getting out of here. As far away as I can. Like you.
We're gonna sail off from the sunset together. We're gonna hold hands.
I'm not asking you to go steady, Shane. I'm asking for a ride. A chance to start over. Somewhere else.
Where?
You observed this group lately? I have. I see two people who don't belong. We're the odd men out. Between the two of us, we make a great third wheel.
So what? Say we do. We just run off. What's in it for me? Except the extra ass I got to cover.
The chance to do something for someone else? And a door that swings both ways. Put a gun in my hand, I'll cover your ass too. Think it over.
Damn. I mean, that... Yeah, the group might be dysfunctional and all that, but like you can expect that from a apocalypse. Everyone just doing the best that they can, but it's like I think you have more chances with a larger group than with just two people, you know? More eyes to look out, more hands to fight. Yes, a larger group consumes more resources, but division of labor as well. You don't get sick and tired of one person. Seems like her mind is made up.
I can't go back. Her being out here, it's my fault. It's great. I got you doubting yourself, huh? What about you? You doubt me?
Hey, we can assign all kinds of blame.
This means something. Finding her. Oh, man. It will be the miracle we need. We can't give up.
Y'all gotta follow the creek bed back. Okay, Daryl, you're in charge. Me and Rick, we're just gonna hang back. Search this area another hour or so. Just be thorough.
Splitting us up. You sure?
Yeah, we'll catch up to you.
I want to stay too.
Boy.
I'm a friend.
Just be careful, okay?
I will.
When did you start growing up?
Every time he offers to come along, my first instinct is why? I know he's a little kid, he's a little boy, want to prove himself, but I'm like, why? We're looking for one missing child already. Like, we don't need to worry about another kid, man. Like, I get he want to prove himself. He's a kid. He feel like he can stand on top of the world and stuff, but it's like, it gets real out there, you know? And unlike Clementine in the Telltale games, you know, Clementine, she's a G since the Genesis, man. She knows how to get them low, take out their kneecaps, and maybe Carl will get there someday. But yeah, both times that he's offered, they've both agreed. And I'm like, do your thing. But it's risque.
I'll be along soon enough.
Remember how to use it?
I'm not taking your gun and leaving you unarmed.
Got a spare. Take it.
Daryl's cool peoples, man. Yeah, the eye roll. They didn't give her gun, but then they're giving Lori her gun. She's done with this group. And the editor always taking the camera to always cutting straight to Shane whenever Lori kisses her husband. Bruh, the shower scene from the finale, you know, they're getting down in the bathroom, and they just cut to him chugging, bro. I'm like, y'all are wicked for this.
Give me a minute. Come on.
Make nice with him. Bruh, at this point, she's been almost gone a full day.
I don't know if you're looking at me with what? Sadness? Scorn? Pity? Love? Maybe it's just indifference. I guess you already know I'm not much of a believer. I guess I just chose to put my faith elsewhere. My family mostly. My friends. My job. The thing is, I could use a little something to help keep us going. Some kind of
miracle?
Acknowledgement. Some indication I'm doing the right thing.
You are.
You don't know how hard that is to know. Well, maybe you do.
He's Jesus after all. He definitely knows.
Hey, look, I don't need all the answers. Just a little nudge, a sign. Any sign will do.
Get what you needed?
Guess I'll find out.
Watch this sign be the cliffhanger of this episode.
So this is it? It's the whole plan?
I guess the plan is to whittle us down into smaller and smaller groups.
Carrying knives and pointy sticks. I see you have a gun.
Why, you want it? Here, take it. I'm sick of the looks you're giving me.
For real.
All of you. Honey, I can't imagine what you're going through, and I would do anything to stop it, but you have got to stop blaming Rick. It is in your face every time you look at him. And when Sophia ran, he didn't hesitate, did he? Not for a second. I don't know that any of us would have gone after her the way he did, or made the hard decisions that he had to make, or that anybody could have done it any differently. Anybody? Y'all look to him and then you blame him when he's not perfect. If you think you can do this without him, go right ahead. Nobody is stopping you.
Hey, man, I love how she's standing up for her man, not just with dumb bias, but with little, like, straight facts. You know, he's trying his best. When she ran away, he was the first. He did not hesitate. Go after her. And it's kind of like what we've been saying. When things are great, they look up to him, right? But when things start to go, he's the one too. And it's not like all of them are just being unfair or just being an ass. I feel like emotions and tensions are high because this is not a regular situation. I feel like with the pressure and the panic, I mean, some of us, the smallest inconvenience that happens in the day ruin our whole mood, ruin our whole. But with the situation they're in, expecting some of these people to make the perfect decisions is not very fair, in my opinion. We thought there were some comments about Lori and Shane, how close they got in that 3 months, and whether it's realistic or not, whether or not, and obviously everyone is entitled to their opinion, but I noticed this thing while I'm seeing like some people, I think you're judging this off just basic circumstances. Like if something like this happened in real life, in our day-to-day where everything is going okay and they get this close, it's fishy, but it's like y'all are in the apocalypse, bro. You don't know tomorrow. You assume your husband, your friend is dead. You're in a group of strangers. This is the closest person you know. It's not a stretch that a romance will start in 2 or 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you guys have known each other prior and everyone else is basically a stranger. What else? Yeah, when you two are close. Plus, from the conversation for episode 1, Tori and Rick's relationship wasn't going the best before the apocalypse happened. So my whole thing is like I said, people are entitled to their opinion, but from my point of view, I'm like, if y'all judging this on like just natural everyday life is going good circumstances, I can see it, but it's like things are different with them. The circumstances are more like dire and nuanced, you know. Same thing with what I was trying to explain with all their emotions. It's like even some of the activities some people are doing here that I might call stupid or that's not a sensible thing to do. Bruh, have you ever been under pressure? Adrenaline pumping out your ass at the wazoo? We make some dumb decisions, bro, under pressure. The same way your phone is ringing or you're talking to someone on the phone and someone else calls and your phone shows you 7 different buttons on what to press, hold this call, swap this call, and your brain just shut down. It's like that on steroids when there's like man-eating zombies and survival and all these things. Your decision making is not the best. All that yapping just to say I love how Lori is standing up for her husband and kind of like putting some facts out there that yo should maybe consider this, that, and the third.
We should keep moving.
Shout out perspective. I love that there was no pushback too, because she was spitting facts. Oh, it's dinner. Yeah, that's a sign from Jesus. With a shotgun? I bet he's never seen one before. Aww. He's not threatened by this little kid. That's your sign right there, my boy.
No!
Jesus Lord. Y'all know me, I'm never the I told you so kind of guy. God damn it. I bet someone was hunting. That's what it is. I bet someone was hunting. Bro, regardless of where you're shooting from, bro, I'm sure the kid wasn't in the line of sight because they were focused on the deer, but Jesus Lord. Now, this episode was intense. Them getting under the car, the scared, thinking T-Dog was gonna die when he was bleeding. God, he was gushing out blood. I like how this episode really tested Rick though. Like, really tested him. Like, are you about this life? You know, like, prove yourself. I don't want to say he has a savior complex. I think he's just a very, like, honorable dude that, you know, being a cop and being a protector, a good cop, a good man, like, it's almost like he was built for this role, you know, being a leader, being an enforcer, also trying to be a nurturer as well, trying to keep hope for them. It's tough, and we're seeing how even when making the right decisions, like, you can't always win. Now, this episode has been amazing. The search for her, the conversation those two had about her wanting to die, and he essentially took that choice away. That was perfect. And I love him. He's such a cool dude, man. He's like, I don't have anything to say to that, you know, like, he knows what she's saying is real, and it really hit him, like, you know, saw her point of view. And season 2 is cooking, man. First episode, season 2 is cooking. I'll get episode 2 out as quick as possible, depending on how I'm feeling, but this was great. This was great. I'd like to hear your comments. I hope the audio was good, but yeah, take care, y'all.